Legacy of You is a resettable campaign game in which you take on the role of You, who is tasked with the job of constructing a series of canals to protect against near constant flooding along the Yellow River. During each game, you'll attempt to construct 6 canal cards before you are overrun by barbarians who pose a constant threat or before the flood overtakes the surrounding area. Oftentimes, as you construct canals, you will reveal story elements denoted by this symbol, but we'll be steering clear of spoilers for this play. Each round, you'll perform a harvest, gaining workers, townsfolk cards, and resources. Next, you will take actions, and this makes up the bulk of the gameplay. You can do many things during the take actions phase, and it's up to you how you want to use your resources before moving on to the next phase of the round. Townsfolk cards are a vital piece of your game as they can be used in many ways. They can be recruited or dismissed from the top of the game board by paying any provision costs beneath them. When you recruit them, they go to your exhausted pile, or you can dismiss them for the resources or workers they provide in the top left brown banner of their card. You can also play a townsfolk card to your exhausted pile from your hand to gain the effect listed in the top of the card. This will often provide a resource or worker. If you want what is also in the red banner, you can instead discard the townsfolk to the townsfolk discard pile, but then it is out of play and you will have to operate with fewer cards. Townsfolk can be placed under your board to provide resources during the harvest phase, but this too will shrink your deck of available townsfolk cards. Once you have some workers and resources, you can build a section of canal by turning in the workers and cowrie shells shown on the card. When you do this, it will carry out all effects on the bottom of the card, which will often gain resources but might cause you to destroy townsfolk cards off the top of your ready pile. This represents the danger inherent to this kind of construction work. You can at most build one section of canal per turn, but this brings you one step closer to victory. You can use workers and resources to construct farms, outposts, and huts. Farms will allow you to gain more resources during harvest, while outposts will make your laborers and the revealed worker colors synonymous with each other. In this example, white can be used as red and vice versa. Building huts allows you to tuck more cards beneath your board and opens up more hut spaces for your workers to go in order to gain resources. Additionally, workers who visit hut spaces are returned to your supply at the next harvest. You can also trade based on all the trade spaces shown along the river. You can do these trades as often as you like and at any time. The last thing you may use your various workers for is to attack barbarians threatening you. To attack a barbarian, you must turn in provisions shown beneath them and then turn in the various workers shown along the left side of the card. Once defeated, a barbarian provides everything shown in the red banner along the right side of the card, and then they are discarded. If a barbarian is not defeated by the end of the round, you suffer their attacks and must either give them the resources shown along the bottom of their card, or you must destroy townsfolk cards for each such icon shown. If ever you run out of cards in your ready and exhausted pile, you lose, and if ever the entire top row of your board has barbarians, you are overrun and lose as well. And that's just if the flood doesn't get to you first. Each time you have to shuffle your exhausted pile to form a new ready pile, the flood advances, and if it ever reaches your unbuilt canal cards, or if it ever goes off the right side of the board, you lose. But if you are able to build all canal sections and survive until the end of that round, you win. After your game, you will flip over the next card in your victory or defeat pile, which will influence the next game potentially and reveal story elements that may affect future games and game setups, but we'll leave that for you to discover.